yellow, again, these are a lot of stations for bars that I thought the kids either really enjoyed or helped them get a lot of their skills or progress forward a little bit. So for yellow on the rings, they'll hang and walk their feet over the half moon in both directions. On the high bar, they're going to jump off the Bosu ball and catch it and swing as many times as they can. On the uneven bars, they're going to hang on the tall bar facing the low bar, and they're going to use their feet on the short bar to walk their hands and feet sideways. So they should not be standing on the low bar, they should be hanging, and their feet should be, and they should be facing towards the low bar, and their feet will be on the low bar that way. They're going to do spotted squat-ons with the small wedge. I said spot because some kids are kind of afraid of that station at first. They put their hands on the green wedge, they jump their feet up onto the small floor bar that's behind the green wedge, and that's it. But some kids want to lift their hands up and jump at the same time, and so their hands do not come off that green mat until their feet are on the bar. Then they're going to jump their feet to the different stars on the mat, forward and backward, sideways, even though it doesn't say sideways, that's totally okay too. You can set those stars however you want on the mat to be the difficulty that you think some of those kids will need for their coordination. And then on the medium bar, the second time they're going to hold their body in a tuck off the ground. I felt like that was really good for grip strength and overall core strength, so we're going to do that again. For green, they're going to jump their feet together over the half moon in both directions. On the high bar, they're going to jump off the Bosu ball and swing in a straddle, trying to do that 2 or 3 times. On the uneven bars, they're going to start standing on that high bar with their, they're going to start standing on the low bar with their hands on the high bar. So they're going to be opposite, so they're going to be standing on it, this time holding onto the high bar. And you'll be over there to help them. And they're going to drop their feet off of that low bar. So it'll be this way. They're going to drop their, they're going to drop their feet off this bar right here and go whee and swing forward. So you'll be able to help them there if they're afraid to drop their feet off by themselves. Then they're going to do a squat on, jump backwards off. So hands on the green wedge, feet go on the floor bar, and as soon as their feet are on the floor bar, they may stand up and jump backwards. Then they're going to hold a chin up with bent knees and jump their feet over the pit blocks, moving forward or backward. They are allowed to bend their legs. Their legs do not really necessarily have to be together when they're jumping over the pit blocks. I say jump over the pit blocks because they're having to put weight on their hands and work on their front support and holding their bodies up. As they're jumping, they're also working on, pushing on different arms to get them to different spots. So really use the pit blocks and not the stars, so they are actually getting something out of that station. Jumping over the stars isn't really doing much, so giving them something to actually clear and have to jump over will help. For red, they're going to do backward rolls with the half moon. The kids really seem to like that station. Jump off the Bosu ball, swing to a drop in SLP, so swing as many times as they can and then drop to their feet in SLP. Go ahead and let them know that if they cannot drop to their feet safely and they keep falling to their knees, they are no longer allowed to drop and they must come down, safely. They can't swing and drop like they're supposed to. They have to come to a complete stop like a yellow class would and then drop off. Then they're going to do squat on, forward roll down the wedge. So hands on the green, feet go up on the bar. Once their feet are up on the bar, they will then lean forward and try and forward roll down the mat. They're going to do the spotted flyaways off of the low bar on the big uneven bars. And then they're going to do cast, push away to each star on the mat. So cast, land on a star, hands don't touch it. Cast, land on a star, hands don't touch the bar, etc. And then the second medium bar, they're going to do pike ups, so lift their booty to the ceiling and then back down.